A player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
The man Chen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
The man Chen.
Digging in to try it again, number 15. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
Hard hit ball to second. Carpenter has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 8 and the Cardinals 4. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Isaiah
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Elvis.
Fastball in there for a cold strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Line toward right center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. Throw won't get him.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Paul Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 0-2 home. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To third. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding into the box, Danny Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 9-4. Ready now, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
The left fielder, Joey.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Carpenter, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, number 64. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Number 15 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Strike taken up in the zone.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball.
Bullet to second base. A fine play. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Nomar.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
This is line to left. O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Guzman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
The catcher, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Right.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Elvis.
He's set and the pitch. Changeup called strike one. This one's down to third. Harrison has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor notches his 3rd win of
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.
The man Chen gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the
Number
home
47,
seventh.
the man Chen.
Stepping up now, number 51, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 41. Third
Now
trip
batting.
to the plate for him here
Number
tonight.
41.
0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Kevin Newman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, Devo, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Hit on down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in once again, Pablo Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 15.
Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard. He would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. A play at the plate. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Polanco at third. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning.
Might have been cheating for another. Nasty.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Your attention, please. Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kramer tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a
pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 3, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down. So striding in, Pablo Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. Two out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the
Great
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
2
2 Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man Chen
your
comes on
attention,
now in
please.
an awfully difficult
Now
situation
pitching
as
for the
there are
Cardinals.
two on here with
Number
nobody out.
47, the man, Chen.
Digging in, number 32. He's 1
Now
for 2
batting.
in the ball game.
Number 32.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count
And he lays off there 1-0. Escobar on second. Galvis at first with no outs. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Chen is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Carson Kelly. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Count still at 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Cut it, hold on to it, hold on to it.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result.
Number 6.
Job well done.
Standing in now, David Peralta, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Jake Lamb standing in now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pops this one up. Number 19 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 3. Josh Harrison.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man Chen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Cardinals, number 47, the man Chen.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the battling it out.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In there, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in.
Batter number 50, second baseman, Erna.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 59 earned his 5th win of the year. Andrew Chafin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man, Chen, will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 47. The man.
First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Chen certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. Paul Goldschmidt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something.
Number 46. Paul Goldschmidt.
12-4 is the final in this game. Pittsburgh get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. St. Louis find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Number 59 gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1.
4-4. Take the base. 3. Out.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So striding forward now, number 9. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Harrison's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
So stepping in, Ketel Marte. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The second baseman.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, the man Chen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So 2 on with 2 away. And the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job and get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Fastball well outside.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, number 32, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, Carson Kelly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bader on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 59. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And it's fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Soft liner toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Now batting, the man Chen. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
From the stretch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
The batter, the second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. So digging in now, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Number 32 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Lamb at second. Galvis on at first with nobody out. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Carson Kelly is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
David Peralta.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Honest. Popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And no one will get this one. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. DeYoung is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Diamondbacks. Stepping into the box, number 9. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, Fidel Marte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go. Number 37 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37.
Digging in and looking for more, the man Chen. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it...
Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him puts too many more pitches in that location.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lamb aboard here at first with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Ready for another chance. Number 32. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. There's one. He beat it out. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Another full count pitch on its way. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 37 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Andrew Chafin closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives an update from his representative.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man Chen
your
takes the
attention.
mound as he's been called upon to
Now pitching
pitch.
for the Cardinals. Number
Here's Charlie
47.
Blackmon now,
The
and he's
man,
about as dangerous
Chen.
as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the ouch, that one hit him. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. 1-0, here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Roll, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 23 struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Robbie Grossman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Robbie Grossman.
Ball 1 to come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A couple of walks for him thus far. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now for Colorado, Nick Senzel. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Count is 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Just hung in there on that one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Line, but speared on a hop. And a glove flip for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no. So that brings in the power hitting mid.
Shortstop.
Keep straight.
Paul DeYoung.
7-5 tonight's final. The Cards come out on top for their 30th victory. John Brebbia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The man, please. Chen, gets the call now from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
The man.
Now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
A bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Hampson, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Right side, but it's well foul. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Robbie Grossman
getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nolan Arenado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Nolan.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there. He's got it one away. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they hold on to a.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Colorado led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 50 wins his 3rd of the season. Scott Oberg hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The man
please.
Chen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, the man Chen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Max Kepler.
In there for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. The next twin up, C.J. Cron, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
C.J.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Andrew Triggs. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 2. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Number 60.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Triggs earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The man
please.
Chen answers the
Now
call from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Cardinals.
4th as they didn't
Number
get the outing they
47.
were hoping for from the starter. Juan Soto to the plate now, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Soto.
From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Rolled slow on the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Duffy stands at second with 2 gone. Hot shot on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one. Here's Matt Adams now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And now for Washington, Victor Robles. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 5. Fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they go down without a... 8-4 tonight. Washington used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Steven Strasburg earns win number 7 on the season. Number 67 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
The man Chen has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, the man, Chen.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Been able to get good wood on.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, I'm talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Chen is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Harrison scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Rhys Hoskins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to short, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now, number 73, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
73.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. He'll come into play at 317. 7 homers and 22 RBIs.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on you.
Pounded softly down the line toward first. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Redbirds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 60.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
The man Chen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoskins leads off second with one gone in the inning. Full count, 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bader is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip. JT lays off 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now
first delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. And it's 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Strike for 3. The pitcher, the man Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Gene Segura is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Harrison in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Iglesias at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he's.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled his last time through. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on its way, and that misses ball 1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeYoung has got it, and the side is retired. Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Cardinals. Number 41, Tyler.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Philadelphia wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Vince Velasquez. The man Chen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Nicholas Castellanos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Castellanos.
In there, and it's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in the bat next is Albert Almora. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Grounded down the third baseline, gloved by Harrison, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals get the win on the heels of
Your
The
attention,
man
please.
Chen enters to do
Now
the pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Cardinals.
6th.
Number 47, the man, Chen.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get things
Leading
going
off
here in the
for the
Cubs half
Cubs.
of the 6th.
The
Things
left
not
fielder,
looking very good so far in this
Kyle
one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Chen is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Standing in, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip.
Second baseman, David.
Line towards
Bodie.
center field. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number
Your
2.
attention, please.
Nicholas Castellanos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nick Castellanos.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6. Cardinals 3. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. St. Louis wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Number 67 earns.
Your
The
attention,
man
please.
Chen enters from
Now
the pen in
pitching
just the
for
2nd
St.
inning,
Louis.
so they'll hope to get some
Number
length out of him
47.
and have him stay out
The
there
man.
for a while.
Chen.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on but fouled off to the left. There's a drive. Get up!
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The pitcher, the man Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Orlando Arcia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Zach Davies. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Pena, a runner at second with one away. High in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, and no one will track it down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive to left. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1. The next to bat for St. Louis, the man Chen. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just digging in now for the Brewers, number 14. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 14.
Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In is Christian Yelich.
Now batting, right
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. A ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the Brewers 7. At the plate, Leo Ayala. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The first baseman, Leo.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Into the box now, Manny Pena, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The tag gets 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. O'Neill waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 18. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. 8 runs and even 10 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Ayala.
Leo Ayala.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Paul DeYoung is up off the bench as he'll
for the Cardinals. Number 12, Paul.
Hit 3 tonight. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Davies earns win number 7 on the season.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man Chen will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Chen Just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The right fielder, Matt Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
2-1 the count. 2-2 the count. Garver gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Third base.
No balls and a strike to count.
Sano.
Now the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here. Swing it, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's Daniel Palka now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Byron Buxton now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this is knocked down on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses inside 1-0.
Polanco.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is there. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could.
Now batting, right fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Buxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Eddie.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Palka. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted down the line and left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader going back to the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
The man Chen is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Chen.
Striding into the box, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 2-2. High pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Not foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. He's set. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The set and the 2-2. 3-2. And now the carousel will be in motion here with
Back to the
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs in the leading off the inning. Max Kepler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
20, Eddie.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rosario.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the down 2-1. Digging in now, Byron Buxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled.
Buxton.
Line towards center field. Bader is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, John Birdie. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Birdie leads off second with one gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Hit softly out in front. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. At the plate, Mitch Garver. It was a walk in his last trip.
Garver.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swing and a deep drive to right. And they have taken the lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 60.
5-2 the final today. The Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.